King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Hi, everybody. The Collision Tour continues here on New Japan Strong. Kevin Kelly and Alex Kozlov here with you. We've got a special 8-man tag team elimination main event we'll tell you about in seconds. But, Alex, we're going to kick this episode off with Rocky Romero, still on the rebuild, against the debuting AJZ.
Well, this is a great opportunity for both AJZ and Rocky Romero, who's trying to show the world that he can do it once again, recapture that glory.
Boy, we got a tag team match I can't wait to see. Leo Rush and Fred Rosser teaming up against Hikuleo and El Phantasmo.
Yeah, and I'm just excited to see El Phantasmo, period.
Oh, come on. How about this 8-man special elimination tag team main event I was telling you about? On one side, all of Team Filthy. Danny Limelight, JR Kratos, Chris Dickinson, and Tom Lawler, 2 weeks before Dickinson and Lawler face off for the strong openweight title against Carl Fredericks, Brody King, TJP, and Clark Cotters.
I know that this is going to be an exciting matchup. I'm just questioning, the alliance of Chris Dickinson. I mean, he seems right now like the odd man out. He's biting the hand that feeds him.
Well,
will there be tension?
Listen, we'll see what happens. Team Filthy unified. It is going to be great. 8-man tag team elimination match.
Tom Lawler is the absolute strongest here in New Japan, and there's not a man in the back that can do a thing about it.
Opening match 15分一本勝負を行います。
Well, prepare to be impressed, the AJZ. Or is it just AJZ?
I think it's just AGZ or HZ.
No, it's an acronym. Those are in the initials.
You asked me the question, I gave you the answer.
Well, cocky, brash, and arrogant, 3 words to describe this young man. Let's see how effective he can be this New Japan Strong debut.
Wow, I mean, the man is, has an air of flamboyance, in great shape. Look at that hairdo. Did you know that he was a freestyle skier?
Well, those are those crazy guys that do all the jumps and flips and spins in midair.
True daredevils.
And he's also a bodybuilder.
He's a bodybuilder. He's been, I mean, you can look at him.
In my former days, I was a king. But now I look forward to the future.
So another debut and another debuting opponent for Rocky Romero.
Eye patch wearing, nefariously daring, notorious, much more than glorious. Forever clotheslining like a minibus with a surplus of energy for all my enemies.
I got to thinking, I know that, Rocky needs to focus on his wrestling career right now.
Yes.
But I just feel like it would be so appropriate if he created a song about this period in his life of reinvention.
What would be the title of that song?
Black Tiger Attitude.
Black Tiger Attitude is some of what Rocky, I think, is trying to channel in his own personal quest to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Rocky knows it's going to be a long road, but he plans on getting there one win at a time. So we'll see now how he handles the debuting AJZ, who's got absolutely nothing to lose, everything to gain here in this match.
Very good point.
It's a chance to make a reputation for yourself and knock off one of the best all time as the bell sounds, and we are underway. This Collision Tour is going to be chock full of tremendous matches. We already got off, what a wild start last week, just when you think it can't get any more unpredictable. So we'll see how Rocky can handle AJZ, who keeps the bandana on. I'm always interested when a wrestler keeps a bandana on. And the waist lock.
AJZ, very early on, showing his strength, manhandling Rocky. Rocky getting to the ropes to break that grip.
Let's see if we get a clean break. We do.
Oh, he's got some personality at this age.
AJZ.
AJZ.
J.
J.
Yes, not G.
AJZ.
Now we got it. All right, so front face lock here, standing switch. Rocky getting to the left arm. That will be the modus operandi for Rocky Romero as he looks to...
AJZ just all too strong. I mean, look at the way he picks him up like a baby.
And Rocky taking the side headlock, realizing he's got to wear the muscular AJZ down. AJZ with thoughts of a top wrist lock, but Rocky stays rooted on the side headlock.
Rocky able to hold on to that. Very tight and annoying headlock, probably frustrating AJZ a little bit.
And you say, and that's an interesting term because, again, people forget that when you're trapped in a side headlock, your arms are free, your legs are free, but you still can't get the guy off the hold.
I mean, the move is very effective.
No doubt.
The move is very effective. It does not feel good to feel that intense pressure against your temple.
All right, Rocky sent into the ropes, and AJZ.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew that he was not going to be able to tackle AJZ down.
And right back to the side headlock.
And this is the experience of Rocky Romero. Rocky will probably be the quicker one in this matchup. This is probably going to be a match of agility versus power.
Fans of Ohio Valley Wrestling are familiar with AJZ, and the New Japan Strong audience getting their first look as fires some shots into the ribs here. Let's see if he can get Romero off this side headlock. Underneath the clothesline.
Oh my God, he lifts him up in the air and just knocks him down with that hard punch.
Rocky trying to cover up.
And this is not good for Rocky. I mean, the AJZ is powerful. He's probably packing a lot of power in those punches. Rocky needs to block those if he's able to.
Not shy about breaking the rules. And now closing in. Good trap development on AJZ. I think that's very underrated in terms of, when you're looking at a wrestler. You want a wrestler with good traps, Alex.
You gotta have traps. You gotta have traps. Oh, what a swinging punch. Rocky is going to have to be elusive here.
And instead of resorting to shortcut tactics of his own,
Beautiful.
Rocky getting right back to work on the left arm of AJZ. We know Rocky more than familiar with sneaky style, but staying focused as AJZ continues to pound away. AJZ very careful here. He realizes that Rocky could counter him, the up and over.
Beautiful athleticism by AJZ.
So Rocky has drawn a tough one here tonight. The hook of the leg and a kick out at 2. And Rocky is grounded. I think a lot of young up-and-coming wrestlers are realizing that the veteran Romero is in a bit of flux right now in his career, and they realize if they can come on to New Japan strong and get a victory over Rocky Romero, it would be a huge feather in their cap and boost to their career.
Look at this tight cravat that AJZ has on Rocky Romero.
And now the cover, just a 1 count, and now going to clamp on the rear chin lock.
I mean, he is putting all his weight down on Rocky Romero. He's a bigger man. It's when you have so much weight on top of you, it wears you out.
Well, even though AJZ was a freestyle skier with jumps and flips and incredible acrobatics, he is very rooted in a ground-based attack here, comfortable in the stand-up, and not shy about using his strength. And now Rocky's going to mix it up. Let's see how Romero can fare. Oh! Brings a chop off the broad chest of AJZ and getting back to work on the left arm.
Ooh, and a short punch by AJZ, knocking Rocky down very quickly.
And now trying to trap. Wait a second. No, Romero off the shoulders now, going to work.
And Rocky trying to trap AJZ here on the ropes. Oh, but AJZ catches one of those kicks.
He's got to be careful. And now going to pump handle the arm, at least try, but another rake of the eyes from AJZ.
Wow! Jumps over the top rope with that DDT, planting Rocky.
Is this enough? Has AJZ just beat Romero? No, a kick out at 2. All right, so let's see what AJZ has for a finisher. And we might see it right here.
Rocky able to land on his feet behind.
A standing switch. And back to the left arm. When all else fails for Romero, get back to the left arm, and it usually works. He's going to try again to send AJZ out and look to soften him up for that drop kick.
Hard kicks to the shoulder of AJZ. Looking for that drop kick to the back.
So Romero was able to connect here, close to the ropes, 2, and a kick out. Does Rocky look submission? Does he? He's staying on the left arm. Here we go.
Going for the Shiranui. Will he be able to connect? But AJZ is able to hoist him on his shoulder. Rocky lands behind. AJZ catches him with the boot to the midsection.
Watch this now. Watch this. And now up on the shoulders. Rocky's in trouble.
Oh! Palm handles power slam there.
And the cover. 2 and a kick out. So Rocky having to dig down deep here on the quest to rebuild himself after the stinging defeat a couple of months ago to Leo Rush in the early elimination from qualifying matches for the New Japan Cup USA tournament.
Rocky fighting with everything that's left in him. Trading punches and forearms.
Man, how bad does Rocky want it? At this point, you got to wonder. Oh, wait, getting back to the arm again. Watch the jumping knee. No, instead it's one from AJZ who flattens Romero. Now exposing the knee. Fans on New Japan Strong getting their first look at AJZ.
I'm worried for Rocky. I don't know what he's about to do. Oh, and Rocky able to move out of the way. I was worried. I was concerned.
Takes him over.
Goes for the armbar.
10 minutes has elapsed. 10 minutes.
Rocky is moments away.
Yeah, but with pure power, AJZ. Wait a minute.
Did he just bite the leg of Rocky Romero?
He just bit the calf, or perhaps the hamstring of Rocky Romero by any means necessary.
Picks him up for a suplex, plants him face first.
And now going for the cover, 2, and Romero rips the left shoulder up.
I don't know. I'm worried. I don't like the way things are looking.
No, it might just be too much AJZ here. And one more move could finish it. But again, Romero trying, it does.
He's going for the backslide. 2, 3.
He's able to. So Rocky Romero finds a way to win.
10 minutes and 56 seconds. Here is
Wow.
your winner,
That was-
Romero.
That was a close one. Rocky able to, in some ways, steal this victory from AJZ, the man who tried to make a name for himself at the expense of Rocky Romero. Rocky using his experience and elusiveness and agility, able to backslide and get the 3 count.
Boy, Rocky is finding this road of rebuild is tough and only getting tougher, but Rocky gets the win. Boy, we got a big tag team match coming up and a special elimination, 8-man elimination main event here on the Collision Tour.
第2試合20分一本勝負を行います。
A preview of next week's main event and what promises to be an action-packed tag team matchup here on New Japan Strong on the Collision Tour. Another appearance by the Super J Cup winner, the man that went back-to-back, and now my former and forever broadcast partner, El Phantasmo, who will team with Hikuleo.
I think El Phantasmo is probably one of my favorite wrestlers right now.
Why am I not surprised?
You know, I feel like I had time to think, and let's not judge the man for the way that he gets things done.
Like that? We don't want to judge the man for that. Now Hikuleo, he's on a different scale as far as I'm concerned, but representing Bullet Club, let's see what these two can put together after El Phantasmo used the broadcast position as a way to try to get a junior heavyweight title match. Oh, I'm retired from commentary. No, I'm unretiring, only to quit again.
青コーナーバレットクラブ
What a jerk.
127キロ
Kevin, we are not in a position to judge.
No, I'm in a position to judge.
Do you want to have a conversation? Do you want to have a sit down with El Phantasmo?
No.
And tell this to him?
No, I've told it to him.
He gets the job done.
I can't take away his wrestling skill. Back-to-back Super J Cup winner. It's the way he does everything, though, that drives everybody nuts. My focus is going to try to not be too much on him, but rather the big man behind him and the opponents who will be making their way out, because Fred Rosser and Hikuleo collide next week.
And that will be a very awesome and interesting collision. Leo Rush and Fred Rosser.
Now Leo Rush is like that fly, that annoying buzzing fly that's around the head of El Phantasmo. He just can't shake him ever since ripping him off in the Super J Cup.
I mean, you can say he was ripped off, or you can say he was just outwitted.
Well, that's one way of looking at it, but Certainly Fred Rosser not shy about making his feelings known about Hikuleo. A preview of next week's main event collision right here on New Japan Strong.
OG Hour リオラッシュ185センチ108キロミスターノーデイズオフレッドロッサン
Not Mr. Every once in a while I'll take a day off. Not every so often. No, it's no days off.
He's all business. He's constantly training. He's always pushing himself.
It's worse than your music. Your music sucks.
I couldn't agree more. I think Leo Rush's music sucks. What do you think,
Kevin?
Kevin?
Let's not forget, he chucked a water bottle at you and you wanted to fight El Phantasmo.
That was a moment of misunderstanding. I misinterpreted when he threw that water bottle at me. I took that as a moment of hate when it was actually just a showing of love and acceptance.
I had a translator tell me that some of the words you said in Russian I couldn't repeat here on television.
I'm human and I was wrong. Sometimes we don't know how to receive love.
What an odd way to show love. Well, always on his toes, always moving forward. Mr. No Days Off, Fred Rosser.
He's ready to go.
He wants Hikuleo.
I want you. Let's go. Say please. Say please, bitch. Say please.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want Hikuleo, be polite about it. You don't have to be rude about it. I mean, I totally, can see what Phantasmo is saying. But if Hikuleo gets in that ring, we're about to see a lot of ketchup get squeezed out of the bottle.
And immediately tagging out. Of course, this rivalry began when Hikuleo suffered his first loss on New Japan Strong. Fred Rosser using the hair of Hikuleo to pin him.
Which was very questionable. I mean, why did he...
Oh!
What kind of example does that set?
And again, both of us raised more than an eyebrow and said that exact same thing. But he's going out looking to back suplex Phantasmo on the edge of the ring. And Hikuleo coming over there and dragging Rosser off. Now Rosser and Hikuleo pounded on each other.
Wait a minute, Leo Rush is looking to fly. Oh, my God. And a flip over the top rope.
Wiping out both Hikuleo and El Phantasmo.
2.
Well, this is not the way that I wanted this match to start.
I thought you were in
5.
chaos.
Chaos? What are you? What year are we in? This is 2020, 21. Come on now. This is not. Come on.
Backbreaker. I know you're
Let's
rocking
be present.
that Bullet Club tracksuit too, and a kick out.
And why is Fred Rosser so angry all the time?
Well, he's mad at Hikuleo, of course. Hikuleo got the better of him in the New Japan Cup USA tournament.
Big deal. You got beat by a better man.
And now Leo Rush.
And I mean, look at Leo Rush just holding on to Phantasmo, just trying to resolve his issues and jealousy that's within him.
And the tag made between Rosser and Rush. And while Phantasmo's still trying to chase down his junior heavyweight opponent, Fred Rosser now the legal man. And the leg drop on the former one half of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions.
That was a heavy leg drop. Completely flipping Phantasmo over his head.
Trying to get over to tag Hikuleo.
Watch the hair, Fred.
Yeah, Fred would love to have Hikuleo tagged in, but he will keep the legal El Phantasmo in the ring.
Hard chop and lariats in the corner, and you ask yourself the question, what did Phantasmo do to deserve this? I mean, did the referee just not tell him to watch out for the hair? Why is he so enamored with pulling on the hair? And a hard stomp to the midsection of Phantasmo.
Rosser didn't get cheated with anything. And another tag between he and Leo Rush.
Wow, and Leo Rush not afraid at all of Hikuleo.
Now reversed. Again, Leo Rush is the legal man.
And tag team work on Phantasmo.
Oh!
I guess 2 versus 1 is the only way you can get it done against such a talent that is Phantasmo.
Well, forgive me. Leo Rush was the legal man. Now it's Fred Rosser.
Legally legal. I mean, it was a 2-on-1 attack.
When did you become the pom-pom waiver for Bullet Club?
Excuse me, Kevin?
They give you a Bullet Club tracksuit, and all of a sudden you're in the group.
They did not give me anything. I just when I see greatness, I appreciate it. I respect it.
There's a trip by Hikuleo, and that draws Rosser's attention away from El Phantasmo. Hikuleo coming in without benefit of a tag. And now let's see if these two attempt a double team. Hikuleo in, stomping away.
There you go, and this is actually how things were supposed to go in the very beginning. Finally, things are in order.
And now a tag. Certainly the referee with his hands full.
Phantasmo gently holding Fred Rosser, isolating him in that corner.
Hey, don't worry about it. Come on. Use your other ring. Come on. All right, sir. You're the boss. You're the boss, Ralph.
And Hikuleo looking for retribution.
5 minutes has elapsed. 5 minutes.
Mauling Fred Rosser in the corner. Hikuleo, of course, the youngest son of Haku, the younger brother of the Gorillas of Destiny. Teaming here with El Phantasmo against Fred Rosser and Leo Rush. And now look at this. Come on.
Well, when you think about it, there's actually nothing wrong with what El Phantasmo did right there. He simply took advantage of an opponent that was vulnerable. That is pro wrestling. He's a true pro wrestler, is El Phantasmo.
And now dragging Rosser out, and this could do it too. No.
I mean, yeah, questionable count. I mean, it was a bit slow.
File a complaint with that forearm in your mouth. How about that?
Kevin, you kind of remind me a little bit of Leo Rush. I mean, is there like a are you jealous?
Jealous of whom?
Jealous of El Phantasmo that he's such a great wrestler, such a great commentator?
Again, he's no longer a commentator. Forever, never will be brought back. What a power slam by Hikuleo. The leg is hooked too, and a kick out. You can't take anything away from any of the members of Bullet Club. Physically, wrestling-wise, teamwork, strategy, they all work so well together. But I'm sorry, when you use the commentary position as a means to an end to serve yourself and your agenda and not the audience that we serve, the Dermis Destroyer, El Phantasmo, raking the back of Rosser.
Well deserved. I mean, maybe Fred Rosser should take a day off. He's too intense.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, no, no. A friendly mistake,
Might be LP who's needing some time off. Rolling elbow. And that puts Hikuleo down. Here comes.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Well, that is just an unfortunate turn of events here.
And now Rosser dragging himself over to the corner and getting the tag to Leo Rush, who will come in the plus position against El Phantasmo.
And now Leo Rush with this sort of misdirected anger towards Phantasmo with a succession of strikes. Oh! He catches him with that springboard back elbow.
Nicely done. Cover and a kick out.
Of course, Phantasmo has what it takes to kick out.
Phantasmo's very tough. There's no doubt about it. He wouldn't have gone back-to-back in the Super J Cup if he wasn't tough. Watch this now.
Oh!
And now.
Look at that. Look at that. The way that he catches him. Leo Rush able to get out of that way. Wow, flipping him upside down.
And immediately getting over and tagging Fred Rosser after the Spanish Fly. So let's see. Look at this now.
Look at this. just tosses him with a splash on top of El Phantasmo.
Hikuleo end up breaking up.
Another borderline illegal 2-on-1 tag team versus El Phantasmo. Is that really necessary? And finally, the enforcer that is Hikuleo trying to teach Fred Rosser a lesson here.
It's a slugfest now between these two. Fred Rosser still with the awareness to tag Lio Rush in. He and Hikuleo go to the floor. Phantasmo is up, charging in. Lio Rush, the legal man, as we said. Watch out.
Catches him with a respectable knee to the midsection.
And the CR2 is on the way. Wait a minute. No, Jackknife rolls through one. Oh,
look at that strength on Phantasmo.
Strength. And now going to tie up the arms. CR2. No!
Oh!
How about this, too?
Oh, my God. There you go. That's it.
Right to the eyes.
Beautiful restoration of order here.
And now tuning up the band as Rosser and Hikuleo fight out on the floor. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he catches him. Oh, no.
Two.
Oh, no. No.
Time, 9 minutes and 53 seconds.
I mean, was it even legal for Lio Rush to use the rope?
Wait a minute. They are into the timekeeper's table, smashing the bell over the back. Completely, I have a feeling these two men are completely unaware that a decision has been rendered. And it's going to be this type of fight next week in our main event with Rosser and Hikuleo. Whatever's not nailed down and maybe some of what is will be used by these two. This is a dangerous situation for everybody involved. Hikuleo's got a chair, Rosser going in after him. I don't know if we have enough people here to separate Fred Rosser and Hikuleo.
Somebody give Rosser a day off, please. He needs to get his mind straight here.
Oh, I got a feeling there will be no days off between now and next week here on New Japan Strong on the Collision Tour. Hikuleo and Fred Rosser meet one-on-one. But Lio Rush with a small measure of revenge against El Phantasmo, getting the victory here.
Hey, big man. September 11th will be 19 years that I've been putting work in this business, and never have I been so disgusted in my life. And I'm keeping it PG on New Japan Strong. Hikuleo, Oos, I love your family tremendously, but you have picked a fight with the suntan Superman, Mr. No Days Off. I don't take breaks, and I don't take days off. You and I, oh, that whole saying, going one-on-one. Well, me and you are going to go one-on-one. No disqualification, anything goes. Oos, your ass belongs to me.
Hey, this right here, big man, that's your problem. You, my friend, have to suffer the consequences for your actions. My friend, Fred here, he's not done with you. As far as ELP, my friend, as far as you're concerned, I'm not done with you either. But to be quite honest, I'm sick of it. What more do I have to prove? What else do I have to do? How many times do I have to beat you to prove that you are and always will be a fluke? You might have beaten me on 2 separate occasions, but look at the difference. Look at the difference. You had to cheat, manipulate, lie your way to the top. I beat you fair and square. And my 2 wins might not be as important as yours, but you better believe when the time comes and the stakes are high, I will do what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks, and that is whooping your ass across that New Japan Pro Wrestling ring. And my friend, I will be the man of Japan, whether you like it or not. Too sweet that, bitch.
Let's go to the pay window. Let's go to the pay window.
What'd you up to? Oh, I'm checking out new merch on Token Chuck Global.
Oh yeah, they put out new products like every month. I just got a t-shirt.
I got a beautiful towel.
I just got boxers.
Oh yeah? I'm wearing them right now.
I just ordered a mask.
Good, the sooner the better, because I don't want to see your ugly face.
I love Token Chuck Global. I as well.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
お待たせしました。本日のメインイベントスペシャルイリミネーションマッチ、時間無制限一本勝負を行います。なお、通常の試合形式で敗れた選手から退場。最後まで一人でも多く残ったチームが勝利。また、試合権利のある選手がトップロープを超えて場外に転落した場合も退場になります。
Eliminated in this special 8-man elimination match. I love these matches, Alex.
Oh, this is going to be exciting. Fun.
So in 2 weeks, Chris Dickinson will be the first challenger for the first ever strong openweight champion, Filthy Tom Lawler, which on the surface you might say, cool. But Chris Dickinson is a part of Team Filthy, and now Dickinson, Lawler, and the other members of Team Filthy are all going to have to work together. You don't think there could be any lingering tension, do you?
I mean, there is a dilemma here. The dilemma is Tom Lawler brought Chris Dickinson to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yes.
Gave him that opportunity, but it seems as though the allegiance with Chris Dickinson isn't with Team Filthy, it's with the prize, because he's a prize fighter. He's his own man.
It is.
You got to be on the same page.
You described it perfectly. And if you notice, Chris Dickinson came out by himself to his own music, while the other members of Team Filthy, boy, it's getting hot in here. Danny Limelight on the scene. And riding the shoulders of JR Kratos, there he is, the first ever NJPW strong openweight champion.
You can tell that Tom Lawler went through a whole training camp.
79キロ、ザ・レディオアクティブパピ。
You know, to have enough endurance to be able to withstand the competition of this special elimination match.
モストフィア JR ガイターズ初代 NJPW ストロング無差別級チャンピオン183
Did you still want to have a sparring session with JR Kratos?
No.
Have you moved on from that ridiculous idea?
I never did. That was dreamed up in your mind. There he is, Filthy Tom Lawler. All right, so everything appears to be cool within the ranks of Team Filthy. Boy, Tom Lawler cleans up nice, doesn't he?
I mean, he looks the part.
He's got himself a ring jacket now. What is this?
What?
Well, that's Clark Connors. Is this new LA Dojo music? Wow!
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Looks like somebody has graduated.
Look at this.
Turn the tassel on the mortarboard.
The captain is now the boss.
The Wild Rhino, Clark Connors. New gear, new entrance music, and it's got to be all Katsuyori Shibata approved.
Did you notice that he took a little bit more time to get in the ring? He's usually inside that ring within the first 5 seconds.
You don't have to run into the ring like a wild man when you're no longer a young lion. And look at this, though, still with every bit his toughness, willing to walk into the fight against 4 members of Team Filthy. Again, this is an 8-man elimination tag. Pinfall, submission, disqualification countout, or over the top rope like a battle royal.
Beautiful.
Now the first graduate from the LA dojo, Carl Fredericks, the Alpha Wolf. I think Katsuyori Shibata could write a new version of Where the Wild Things Are. He's the curator. The Alpha Wolf, the Wild Rhino. Oh, what a squad this is. Brody King, TJP, Carl Fredericks, Clark Connors. Hold on to your hats, folks. This one's going to be wild.
178センチ、79キロ、ザ・ビル・アンフラッシュ、TJP! ROH203 センチ、136キロ、ブロディ・キング！LA 登場、185センチ、100キロ、ザ・アルファ・ウル、カルー・フレドリックス！
All right, so here we go. 8-man elimination tag team main event on the Collision Tour, and there's going to be a whole bunch of collisions in this one. All right, referee Jeremy Mark is certainly going to have his hands full in trying to officiate this contest. Oh, yeah, he is the champ. Filthy Tom Lawler defeating Brody King in the finals of the New Japan Cup USA tournament. I'm glad to see that, you know, some things haven't changed with Tom Lawler. He's cleaned up a little bit. The ring jacket is an extension of the denim wear.
He's got to keep it filthy, Kevin.
Well, he's trying to clean him up.
Well,
having a little fun there. Now that's pretty cool, says Clark Connors, or says Carl Fredericks. The bell sounds and let the action begin. Okay, so at any time, any man, the legal men, can be thrown over the top rope to be eliminated. And if you eliminate the champion, Alex Kozlov, guess what? You could be in line for a future title opportunity against whomever the champion is, whether it's Tom Lawler or Chris Dickinson. They meet in 2 weeks. First title defense.
And did that match even need to happen? I mean, why couldn't Chris Dickinson just stay in his lane and be grateful for the opportunity that he got?
Well, again, you said it earlier, he's a prize fighter. No one else came out to answer the challenge. It's not like Filthy Tom Lawler didn't give the entire New Japan Strong locker room the opportunity to come out.
Yes, he's a prize fighter, but why even go there? Why even challenge Tom Lawler and even try to take away something that Tom Lawler has earned?
So you were in Bullet Club a few minutes ago, and now you're in Team Filthy.
I just call it as I see it, Kevin.
Okay. So Carl Fredericks.
Impartial.
Almost waiting for the inevitable as Tom Lawler was in that headstand for what felt like an eternity. Again, he is Tom Lawler, no doubt about it, is one of the absolute best. Drop down there. And a crossbody catching Lawler off guard. All right, so tagging in Danny Limelight. The strong open-weight champion, frustrated by Carl Fredericks, who did not get a chance to compete in the New Japan Cup tournament. He hadn't been medically cleared yet. And now TJP tagged in. So it's TJP and Danny Limelight. The action will certainly intensify and get quicker. Pass through by Limelight, swing and a miss with the PK. Oh, wait a minute. And could be looking for that leg submission.
Gotta be careful with TJP.
He submitted DKC with that move recently, but Limelight nearly catches the fall there. Again, it is an elimination tag. And the match will continue until all the members on one team have been completely eliminated. Drop toe hold. Oh,
Baited him
boy.
and drop kick to the face.
And now let's get our first legal look at Clark Connors, the newest graduate of the LA Dojo. And the team of Clark Connors and TJP. Ooh, nice elbow drop there by Clark. Cover and a 1 count. Be interested to see how Clark start to open up the offense. You know, once you graduate from the LA Dojo, your move set is your own to put together. Still with Shibata's influence, watchful eye, and that sort of thing.
Well, absolutely. I think that Clark Connors has no need to change what has gotten him to the dance. You know, he certainly can.
Oh, the spear with Limelight locked in the corner. I agree with you. I don't expect Clark Connors to all of a sudden morph into this high-flying, crazy wrestler. I think he's going to be meat and potatoes, that blue-collar approach all the way through. That's what's going to serve him best in his career.
I mean, the fact that he has graduated means that Shibata has confidence in him to have freedom, you know, to if he wants to add a technique, a skill, a new maneuver, he trusts him to be able to do that on his own. Wow.
So Tom Lawler helping Danny Limelight by taking the legs out from under TJP. And Limelight closes in and connects. Here comes Lawler. Now all of Team Filthy on the charge. And this is where the referee has a hard job. Oh, my God. 300-plus pounds of TJP, and now Danny Limelight, blockbuster.
Can you imagine being on the receiving end of that?
Cover 2, and oh,
wow.
He kicked out.
I'm surprised CJ was able to kick out of that one.
All 4 members of Team Filthy struck en masse. Brody King still trapped on the outs. Wait a minute now. Look at the elusiveness of TJP. Slips between the legs. Dumps him over the top rope, but Limelight hangs on.
And a hard European by TJP.
TJP wanting to seal the deal here and eliminate Limelight on his own. Thrust kick into the midsection.
5 minutes.
Oh my God! Springboard head stomp by the very talented Danny Limelight.
All right, so Limelight putting it together here against TJP. He up and over.
Going for that spinning DDT. Oh, wow. Able to forcefully drag that neck down to that mat with force.
And here comes Brody King. Let the violence begin. Big, bad Brody King.
Watch out, Kratos is in the ring. Oh, what a back elbow. Stopping Brody in his
tracks.
tracks.
Was a tag on the Team Filthy side. Kratos is the legal man, I'm being told. Swing and a miss. And Brody King opening up on JR Kratos.
Oh my God, what a chop. I always love watching these two-man clash.
Oh, wait a minute. Going for the cannonball, but Limelight over there catching him.
Oh,
Kratos ducks and throws Brody King over the top rope. Our first
Brody
elimination.
King has been eliminated.
Well, things are looking good for Team Filthy. That was a big elimination.
Boy, and that takes a huge obstacle out of the path of Filthy Tom Lawler as Carl Fredericks gets derailed there by that forearm. Again, Brody King met Tom Lawler in the finals of the tournament. And Brody would have loved to have beaten Lawler here to get another shot. But Brody, the first man eliminated, and JR Kratos doing a number on Carl Fredericks.
Wow, look at that jumping elbow in a corner on Carl Fredericks.
So there was a tag between Kratos and Danny Limelight.
Wow,
Kratos
what strength.
nowhere near done. Double stop with authority. Danny Limelight, 2, and a kick out. Limelight with the trip on Brody King, preventing the cannonball, leading to the elimination and nearly getting his own elimination on Carl Fredericks.
Well, Daniel Limelight is looking to finish Carl Fredericks here. Oh, but Carl Fredericks able to.
And just like that,
no!
Carl Fredericks throwing Danny Limelight over the top.
Has been
Lawler declares
eliminated.
himself legal, trying to throw Fredericks out.
Carl's holding on. Gets inside the ring quickly. You certainly don't want to be on the apron in this elimination tag team.
Wait a minute, backslide, no. Fredericks rolls through, goes for the knee, gets caught, roll up, almost got it. Wheelbarrow roll up there, 2. Again, if you can eliminate the champion in this scenario, you'll be in line for a future title shot, whether it's Lawler or Dickinson who hold the belt. Looking for the...
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute, roll up, 2, almost got it.
Oh, spinning heel kick to the face of Tom Lawler, sending him into that corner. Lawler catches him and slams him down to the mat.
The Uranagi with authority.
Come on, baby. Come on. Find me. Come on, Chris. Find me. Come on. Let's go.
Lawler calling for Dickinson.
All right, so Dickinson and Lawler. Oh, how about that shotgun drop kick, wiping out both champion and challenger.
Oh,
there goes Lawler.
Lawler's holding on.
And now Dickinson.
Okay, good. Okay, here we go.
Says hold him.
Oh, no. Oh.
Wait a minute, almost colliding. And now Dickinson run into Lawler by Carl Fredericks again. Lawler not eliminated. He's the legal man.
And Dickinson has serious knockout power.
Yeah, we saw that not too long ago.
Oh, no.
Hey, Carl Fredericks is just eliminated.
Filthy Tom
Lawler
has been
No
eliminated.
way.
10 minutes has elapsed. 10 minutes.
Lawler can't believe it. Backdrop suplex by Chris Dickinson.
Okay, that is definitely an unfortunate turn of events, but we're still in the match. The winner of the match is whoever can eliminate the very last member of the opposing team.
Well, sure, absolutely, but again, a huge opportunity could be forthcoming, Carl Fredericks. But again, if Chris Dickinson beats Carl Fredericks, then he beat the guy who eliminated the champ. I think that gives Dickinson momentum.
Let's not delve so deep into it and overanalyze. You know, I don't know if that's if that was even necessary. If that match.
Oh, Dickinson with an answer. Fredericks charging in. Be careful out on that apron. And now Chris Dickinson. Watch out. No. Hang on. Limelight.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And it appears as though Carl Fredericks is eliminated.
He didn't see
Carl
it. It was
Fredericks
Limelight.
has been eliminated.
That's a judgment call by the referee. I don't agree with it, but again, the referee's decision is final.
The referee makes the decision. You know, it was the best judgment he could make.
He had the evidence right in front of him. He saw. That's
Fredericks
a shame.
was on the apron. Next thing you know, he's not on the
Well,
apron.
Carl Fredericks can take solace in the fact that he eliminated Filthy Tom Lawler, and now Clark Connors. Let's see what the Wild Rhino can do against the most feared.
Oh, he's really just not afraid at all. Asking for it almost. Kratos with a hard forearm knocking the Rhino down to his feet.
So it is 3 versus 2. And wait a minute. And the tag to TJP. Clark Connors and TJP were tag team partners. in the Super Junior Tag League back in 2019. And watch this spear!
Oh no! The most vicious spear in the business. It will even take down the big monster.
Oh no, wait a minute.
Oh, look at that. Kratos able to push Clark Connors off of him.
Yeah, but TJP was the legal man.
Eliminated.
TJP was the legal man. So Kratos sent Clark into his partner, and inadvertently Clark knocks TJP off the apron, so Clark's going to have to go it alone here.
Well, it appears as though Clark Connors is the last man standing for his team.
Kratos, Dickinson, and Limelight.
Oh no!
And out goes
my
JR
God!
Kratos.
JR Kratos has been eliminated.
And now it's 1-on-1. Clark Connors versus Chris Dickinson.
Limelight had been eliminated earlier on, and it's 1-on-1, exactly right. Oh!
Careful trading shots with Chris Dickinson. That is not a game you want to play. But Clark Connors isn't afraid at all, is he?
The reversal. Roll up from behind, 2. All the eliminations have been over the top rope. Wait a minute, inside cradle. Reversing the position. Series of near falls. The leapfrog from Dickinson, and he charges and nails Clark with an elbow.
And Clark Connors is in a true predicament right now with Dickinson on top of him, going for that suplex. Oh, brain buster! That is it.
Say goodnight.
Oh, wow. How did Clark Connors kick out of that? I don't think he was even there to kick out. It was instinctual.
Chris Dickinson has got to be asking himself that same question. But Clark Connors' toughness and heart led him to finally graduate from the LA dojo. And can his debut feature a win over Chris Dickinson, the man who will challenge Filthy Tom Lawler for the strong open weight title in 2 weeks? A power slam might get it done. Oh!
15 minutes has elapsed. 15 minutes.
Dickinson lands on his feet.
Well, he sure does.
Oh!
Dragon screw leg whip.
That was vicious. That was snappy. And now going for that. And he gets it.
The STF.
And he submitted others with that before. Will Clark Connors have what it takes to withstand the pain, get to the ropes? It's very hard to make your way to the ropes when your leg is trapped like that. Dickinson pulling with all his might on the neck at the same time. Wow, and the toughness.
Hey, oh, those last few inches had to feel like miles for Clark Connors, but he was able to get to the ropes. That forces the break, but the damage has been done. Clark Connors, leg twisted up, nearly unconscious, haven't been brainbustered. And Chris Dickinson looking to close in. Dickinson wants all the momentum on his side heading into the strong title match in 2 weeks.
Clark Connors fighting with everything he's got left. Dickinson holds on to the rope. Clark Connors catches it with a spear.
But too much damage for Clark. Can't follow up.
Oh, and
yeah,
we
Tom,
see images of Tom Lawler there, just still frustrated that he was eliminated in the first place.
He cannot believe it. He never went back to the locker room. But Clark poised second rope. Oh!
This is a dangerous position for Clark Connors being on that rope. You can be eliminated
Yeah, we've seen that already with TJP getting eliminated via JR Kratos through the untimely collision with Clark Connors, and now Dickinson could just throw him over the top rope to the floor,
Absolutely.
but instead wants to superplex him in.
And maybe that's exactly what he's looking for. Clark Connors holding on.
I think Chris Dickinson wants to beat Clark Connors in the ring.
That's certainly his MO.
And the Enziguri, he'll take the win, though,
Oh!
and Clark loses the grip on the rope.
Barely
and
holding on. Dickinson charging to knock him out. Wait a minute, Clark Connors looking to suplex him over to the outside. Oh! Dickinson lands to the apron. What a hard forearm.
Boy, neither guy gets cheated on those strikes. There's about 3 feet to the floor from the edge of the ring, and they're teetering on about 18 inches of solid ground.
Wow, look at that, just trading shots.
Watch out, the knockout power of Chris Dickinson. A palm strike there by Clark. Again, they're still fighting out on the edge of the ring frame. So dangerous.
Dickinson able to kick Clark Connors off that apron.
Time, 18 minutes and 36
Earning the victory
seconds.
for his
Here
team.
Are your winners, Danny
But
Limelight,
almost
JR
sending a
Kratos,
message
Filthy Tom
to
Lawler,
his
and Chris Dickinson,
team member, Tom Lawler.
Filthy.
So hats off to Clark Connors in his first match since graduating from the LA Dojo. And now the other members of Team Filthy will celebrate the win. It's a team win, like you said, and Team Filthy gets it done.
And they're celebrating, you know, it is a win for the team. It is a win for the team. Chris Dickinson,
hey, and
what is up?
Lawler trying to raise Dickinson's hand.
This is a W for the team. I mean, you are still on the same team. You may have some competition against each other later, but you're still a team.
Once again, your winners, Danny Limelight, JR Kratos.
Oh, come on! That snake in the grass, Danny Limelight.
What
and
a
now,
low blow from behind.
Oh, come on.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's well-deserved.
And Brody King coming in, sending the members of Team Filthy scurrying away.
What happened? Sorry, take care of me, yeah. Good trash talk. Good trash talk.
Well, again, Brody King and Chris Dickinson, business associates.
You know who I am!
Well, it will, I guess, clear sides have been drawn. Tom Lawler won't have to worry about Chris Dickinson and Team Filthy anymore after that attack following their victory in the 8-man elimination tag.
Can't wait to see what's going to happen, and we hope you're along for the ride with Alex Kozlov and Kevin Kelly. We'll see you next week here for New Japan Strong.